Hiya! How is everyone doing? Hi Walter, how are you? Today we're gonna start a new game called What Remains of Edith Finch. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Just a little tired, that's all. Yay! Hey Joe, how are you? Oh gosh, is it so bad? It feels. Hey Simon, how are you? Good to hear, man. I'm so excited. I saw the trailer this afternoon. I actually bought it because someone recommended it to me. Don't know who, but someone recommended it to me. And I saw it on discount earlier and thought I should buy it. And then this afternoon I saw the trailer and I was convinced that I should play this game tonight. And it's also a game I can probably finish in one sitting, which is also great. Hey Jeff, how are you doing? I think I will. Maybe, yes. It's better. Well, I hope everyone's ready, because here we go. Yeah, I'm wearing the ghost shirt. You want to see it? Here. Hey Irshad, how are you doing? Okay, can we stand up? Can we do something? Is there... Hey Maxi, how are you doing? This game is called What Remains of Edith Finch. I don't know what kind of game it is. I just saw a trailer and that's all I know. So it's a blind playthrough. I'm just figuring maybe we should just yes.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense.
I'm doing fine, thank you.
And I'm sorry about that.
Oh, shut up.
I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Oh. Yeah, Nightbot, do your job. Here we go.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't
Okay.
allowed inside half the rooms.
Why?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
That's sad. Well, no, very exciting, Joe.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Well, we're just gonna see what it unlocks.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. So, should we go here? But we can also go there. What's this? Can we run? No, you cannot run. Can we?
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Wait for a minute, where are the two ways to go? I don't think so. Maybe just continue this way. A deer! I got this Life is Strange feeling. Somehow, I don't know. No, you're out of ice cream.
The truth is,
Oh.
even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Yeah.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay. So that's the house.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Hi Raymond, how are you doing? Yeah, it's already set. No, we cannot. Oh, okay, there's some missing page file. We are not able to pick it up then. Okay.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond.
Yeah.
She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Yeah. Because dragons don't exist. Hey Casey, how are you doing?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Yeah, this game is gonna be sad as fuck. You're gonna see, probably gonna see real tears there, guys. Oh, are we? Oh, are we also already going
Crawling
inside
through the doggy door
house?
used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yes, I suppose. Why? I'm really getting a Life is Strange
The
feeling.
power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh, that's so sweet, Casey. I hope you're doing fine, no? Bicycles. They do ride bicycles here. That's nice. Well, we Dutchies ride a lot of bikes. There, everyone's actually riding a bike.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah. Can we...
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
I'm hearing a door closes or opens. I hope it's not gonna be creepy.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
But yet no one stole these products.
Even the fireplace had
furniture.
a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Look, you could totally just steal this TV. Because there's just no one in the house, right? Or not. A music stream with a guitar in the background, that would be great, but then I would be playing the guitar probably or something like that, I don't know. And then someone else could play a game, or just me playing guitar and you guys listen. That's also an idea. I don't know. Yeah, this game does look good. Is it a music box? It's a music box.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
And then something popped up. No, just kidding.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Yay! It doesn't fit.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Okay.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Every room has a story, I guess. We already went there. Maybe we should go upstairs. Just looking if I'm
After
seeing a
Milton
book.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Okay, she sealed it up.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Walter!
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
We open it.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
The runaway reef.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Yes, but first we gonna investigate everything else. I really like this room though. I could spend hours here just looking at the wall and just imagining that I am in the ocean and swimming with these fish. I think it's also on the PC, yeah. I love this room though. There's more, I think. Big hole?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah. Regularly.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Those people are not buried in those rooms, right? Are they? I think they are. Like, who the fuck puts his name tag on a door when there's a bathroom? That's weird, right? Very weird. I think he's laying around here somewhere, probably in the bathtub. Calvin Klein.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Or it's just a reminder of them. It's also true.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
There was this red thing on the ground. Oh. Can we? Yeah, we can peek.
Barbara was a child
Barbara.
star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Hey Napsta, how are you doing? The game is good so far. I haven't played much, but it's good so far. Okay,
Mom
can we
must
get
have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Oh, that's too bad. But now we can get back to the pretty room. With the sea life creatures. I just love this room. Wish I had that room when I was a kid.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
A cat. That blue is like my favorite color, blue.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Yeah, me neither.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Edith Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Not the hamster, right? No, please don't.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
It's not a hamster. It's not too bad, Jess. Don't look at it that bad. Yes? Are you gonna eat more, girl? No? Are you just gonna head to the door?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Oh, with no food? Okay then.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
No! Well, it's almost Halloween, girl, so you can fill your pumpkin again. Poor little darling. Fish! Look, a fish. We name him dog. That's a good name for you. Dog. I
thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
It's Christopher. Don't eat Christopher. What's happening? Why is it so dark in the room? Isn't there a light switch? Sick fish. Oh, fish stick. I had fish sticks this evening. They were great.
I kept eating and eating.
No, don't eat that. Don't eat your toothpaste, girl. That's gross. Although I did it as a kid too, because it had a nice taste. It was strawberry, I think. I ate
a lot of things that night.
It's not good to eat those. Toilets. Hi. Don't eat paper. Paper is bad.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Yeah, chirping. We like birds. Bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Hi there, little fella.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
I was a cat. No, we're not gonna get the bird. That's too sad. I don't wanna get the bird. We're gonna go back. We going back. We're going back now. We're going back. We're not going. Oh gosh, are you kidding me? I don't want to eat the bird. Well, we didn't, because it flew away. We're not gonna jump, right? Do it. Okay, we jump. I do not want to get the bird.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I feel like my cat now. Where are you? Birdie. Oh, you're there. You little bastard. Can we get in now?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Hi. Hello. I'm a cat. I'm cute. Give me attention. No. Okay, bye then. Jump down, kitty. Kitty. You can do it. Oh gosh. Are we jumping? Okay.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Well, we did not yet get her. I don't even want to get the bird. Get on the chair, cat. Don't be a bad kitty, please. Oh my gosh. Why is it so hard to be a cat? Cats are stupid creatures. Like, how can you mess that up? It's not that hard.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
I'm not good at being a cat. Yes. Brrr. Brrr.
Now I was up in the big tree.
Yeah, the
I
big
promised
tree.
Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Aw. Oh, we didn't get it. Hey, Walter. Welcome back. What are we gonna do, man? We're not gonna jump, right? Are we? Are we? No. Mama bird.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Oh, we need to get a mouse. Oh no, we are not getting a mouse, right?
Rabbits.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, no, not the rabbit, not the bunny. I'm not gonna get those. I'm a bunny lover. No. Am I supposed to? I don't want to. I'm just gonna fly until it's over. Two hours later. Still flying around. A rabbit, a rabbit. I think we're just gonna go for it. No, we're not gonna go for it. Okay, here we go. Grab that rabbit. Oh, for fuck's sake. No!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
No! I don't want to kill the bunny.
A mama rabbit.
Not the mama rabbit! How am I supposed to get that? Okay, here we go. Where's the mama rabbit? Yay, we missed. We saved her.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
We were a shark. That's not good. Oh, you could not survive without water, man. We're a dying shark. That's for sure. Hi. What's your purpose here? I feel like we're in a simulation program right now. And then there's... Oh,
I
for
rolled
fuck's
off a
sake.
cliff and into the ocean.
Yeah, because that's really
Now,
how
I
it
was hungrier
should
than ever.
go in real life. I'm gonna get some fish. Or a human. I always wanted to be a shark. No, it's just gonna... Oh, I don't want to get the seal. It's a seal, right? Or no, it's not a seal. Is it a seal? I don't know. I don't know. Is it a seal? baby seal. No, it's a
I
seal.
wanted fat, juicy seeds. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Now he wants more. Simon.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I'm a snake. I'm a snake. I hate snakes.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Hello. I'm an octopus. I have freaking insane. I'm an one tentacly octopus. I didn't see that. I was. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I did not see it. It wasn't octopus. I just thought it was a snake. Because I saw one tentacle, I assumed it. Okay, that's not the right way. Get back. Get back, you filthy tentacle. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Ah, now I see. Can we get the person?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
We got the person. I know that song.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
It's a little bit creepy, okay? Now I just get to the captain. Tell us, Simon.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
Wow.
Across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Simon!
I slithered onto the
Oh,
sand,
Walter, that's also
and the
funny.
good smell went into an old pipe.
Yeah, how much food can a girl eat? Like, I can be very hungry, but not that hungry. Mind is blown. Are we back in our home room?
I got closer
think
and
we are.
closer.
Yes, we are. What? Mind is blown. Are we gonna get the parents? No, we're not gonna get the parents, right? Are we? Are we? Okay, that's not an option. what?
All my
stomachs?
stomach started growling.
All your stomach? You have one stomach.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for
Okay.
a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Okay. Weird.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. It's very interesting. So, those are probably all the persons we are going through, I think. Here we go. We just went there, right? Maybe we can go through the door. Nope. Not. Alright. Then we just seek another passage.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Maybe there is. Am I missing something? Should I be going back? No, no, no. Is that thing doing what I think it's doing? No. I just thought it was dabbing for a moment. Open
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Okay. I want to open the suitcase, but it's not letting me. Can we... Okay. We're starting here again. Are we back as a guide? No.
This will
we're
be
still
obvious
human.
later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
I can only watch one thing, scene. Why? Aren't there more? No? Really? I feel like there are more. Yes.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse. Washington, send the house and Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore in their new home. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Alright.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Built in 1937. by Sven Finch.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Well, the dragon seems more awful, more awesome. Oh.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Have you seen this room?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, I would also
It
leave.
was a pretty big trace.
I hate this pink.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Well, that's a cool book. Would you rather lose your hands or your feet? Let me think about that. I think I would rather lose my feet, because then I would be able to play games. And I could use a wheelchair too. Yeah, well, I could use a wheelchair to get myself around town, I think. It would be... I don't...
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
It's probably awful to not have feet and walk around, but I would still rather have hands. Can we... Yes. Mitten. Fort Calvin. It's like a space bar fan, something like that. Look at these little astronauts. Edith Finch National Park.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, we're on swing. Yeah, I can also play guitar, which would also suck if I didn't have any hands. I wanna swing. We're gonna swing on the chandelier. Yeah, the game graphics are really dope, I agree. Can someone push me,
My
please?
brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
What's around my feet? Oh, we need to use both feet. Yeah, now I get it. That's why we're not going straight.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore
Here we go.
he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Flying is cool. I want to get as high as possible, like we can make a loop. I always want to go as far as possible.
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
But we're not
maybe if the
coming.
wind hadn't picked up,
Okay.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Dinner's ready. I'm sorry, Simon. I will stop. I'm trying to stop actually. It's not really working. Here we go. Get off now. Oh, what did I just do? I pushed one of these buttons. Ah. Didn't even look into this one. Can we get off now? Please. Pretty please. No? Why is this taking so much time? Yeah, they probably use super glue. Must be. Get off, pal. We have a lot more to do. Aren't you able to get off? Get the fuck off the swing. Is it even possible to get off? Or should we just... Oh, this is gonna take a long time. Come on, we need to get dinner. So we cannot get off the swing. Then we just go on the swing. Gonna get as high as possible.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Gotta make a loop now, almost there.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, we're almost there with the loop. Yeah! That's not
The day
good.
he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Yay! Oh no, not good.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yes, me too. I also wanted to make a loop as a kid.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah, we saw that. Can we get here?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
It looks like a cool room though. That's just my opinion. It's that little caterpillar. There's a story about a caterpillar. I had it in my youth.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Creepy mask. Mannequin heads. Dolls. An animal, you mean, Irshad? I think I wanted to be a tiger, a panda, or a dog.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her after. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh, Jack
engage in
here
the story.
with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
We've been to that one.
20 minutes
It's downstairs.
later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him. Right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Uh-oh. No. 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 My precious. Yes, a scream. That's so funny. Okay, here we go. I don't like this. But yeah, the art is really cool. It's reminding me somewhat of No, it's not Borderlands.
Scratch and imagine the worst.
I read crotch. Oh, I gotta hit the person with this crutch. Come and get me then. Oh, for fuck's sake, is someone in there? Oh god, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. No, it's just not. It's not Five Nights at Freddy's.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Okay, we're gonna kill you. I should make you mad. Oh my fucking god. This looks scary. Very scary. Did you do that? Is this your fault? Did you do this? Say something. I'm surely gonna hit that with the thing. Blah. Okay, where you at? Is there something in the...
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
For fuck's sake, man.
Oh.
You deserve that.
Rick?
Hey
Barb,
Jordy, how are you doing?
relax. I was just trying to
Barb?
scare you to help you find your scream.
Well,
You
I'm
back,
not
Barb?
scared.
From death?
I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
He's
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
This is turning into the ring.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
You're dead, Walter. No. Just kidding, Walter. You're adorable. I just got scared by this thing. We're gonna clutch with the crutch. Walter, are you there? Are you still alive, pal?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Uh-oh.
I returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless.
She was hooked.
He was quite smashing.
Hit him in the balls. Very good.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Barb.
Okay, Barbara. There's got to be another way out of here.
Okay, there is. Here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
We escaped through the window.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
You can't leave my precious.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
And just fell, and he falls, and he is dead.
Wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Jump down like a badass, jump down like a badass, jump down like a badass, jump down like a badass. No, you cannot do that? Okay. That music is making it very, very tense. I was searching for my word. Just run, Barb, just run.
The hookman had vanished. She
I
listened
knew
for
it.
his breathing, but all she heard was...
Barbara, I'm coming for you.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Oh no. I'm sorry. Barb can't open the door right now. Why? Because she's dead.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Bravo, Barbara!
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Well, nice surprise. You scared me to death, man.
Dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Wow.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all
I have a
on
fan.
poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed.
Oh, you're
the
fine,
whole
Walter.
time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
The ear.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That's so funny, man. Oh, sorry, Walter. That's the ear. Barb.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic
Well,
was.
you got remembered by me.
Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Here we go. No? Please? Pretty please. I want to get back to the game. Thank you. Barb. We gotta go back. We gotta go back.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, indeed. You're the ghost of Walter. Can we play with the music box now? Like for reals? Or is that... Oh, just glitched. There was a very disturbing noise. What's that? Hi, is someone there? No?
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Here we go. There was nothing. And here we go. Nothing creepy here. Even though I hate basements. This one looks kinda nice. Not that creepy yet. Yeah, let's go play some pool. Just get rid of this thing right here. Then we can play pool. Hello from the other side. Sorry.
Mom said the basement was off limits. Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
No, we do want that. It's the dragon head. It's the creepy saw. But also very useful saw. Yep. Where am I going, game?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Is there a fridge? Yes, there is a fridge. If you
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Please don't scare me, game. Please don't scare me, game. Please don't scare me, game.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories...
Yeah?
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Yeah, this is probably where the wheat is at. There you are, Walter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive.
Earthquake! Turn.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Get it again?
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Here we go.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
A friendly monster. He does.
And then one day, everything just
What?
stopped.
Stopped. There's no earthquake.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
There were so many days.
It's been a week now,
2015.
the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
This is getting
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And
Whatever's
Molly.
gonna kill me.
And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake.
Maybe it is.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
No, I wouldn't eat peaches for 30 years too, every single day.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week.
Or a few hours.
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Is that what killed me? The sun.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Sure. Can you go into the forest now? The lovely forest. Come on. Get down. Shush.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Probably the tree.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
I could only
I don't want to
imagine.
make the same mistakes she made.
That's all the food.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh, Walter. Poor kids. Just kidding. No, that's not our destiny.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Well, I don't want you to die, Edith.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, this is pretty. Pretty. Okay, earshot. See you in a few.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Huh, yeah. Maybe.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Oh, I like this story. Telling. Story. Yeah, Mr. Chair. Oh, you don't see my chair.
And when you look at the house,
You're back, Simon.
that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
This music is so beautiful.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
Tell me.
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
They're all called the same name. Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy Jr. And then there's of course Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, and Lucy. And we got more. Christopher, Shadow, Oliver, Bob, and Bailey. Oh, is Bailey a dog? That's sad. And the dog, and Oliver, the rabbit, and the cat.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly, Calvin, Sven, Edie, Walter, Barb. Yeah, especially in movies when a pet dies, I'm probably crying my eyes out, and when a human dies, it's also not. I'm also sad, but not that sad when a dog dies.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
A while ago, I watched A Dog's Purpose, which was kind of sad because it's a dog
you could see
movie
it
and
poking out of the water at low
so
tide.
mostly getting emotional. Yeah, I've seen John Wick. It was so sad.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
There's no more to see, right? No.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Primary summon Gus. Yeah, it was so sad for John Wick. Milton, Sanjay.
She lost 2 of her brothers,
Lewis.
just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
We've been there. As a cat, though.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
22 weeks pregnant.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Me too, Simon.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
I just wanna fucking turn around then.
I'm over here, Dad.
Turn the fuck around. Turn the fuck
Just need to
around.
get a shot of you, Don, then we can hit the road.
If I can turn around. This isn't so much issue. I literally cannot.
What?
Perfect.
Alright, now I know.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Probably.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
That's the
You're
cliff
right,
from
Dad.
up.
It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
Yeah, this music is very calm. I agree.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Maybe I can do that, Walter. I don't know.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who
I'm not that
died.
good of a guitar player,
Don,
though.
I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out
Sirius
here
Black.
make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa
Everything's
Sven
so
taught us how to
blurry,
fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
I'm just being perfect with my focus game.
Let's see. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Nah. It's cool to photograph.
Maybe.
Ah, fish.
Was it?
Maybe I am indeed afraid to. Oh, for fuck's sake! I was trying to
Could've been.
focus.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination.
Oh.
Let me get behind you.
Don't shoot it.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you need to be strong.
We don't want to do this, please.
Great shot, Dawn!
For fuck's sake. That's so sad. Yeah, just gonna photograph this.
I'm proud of you, Dawn.
I'm not
Always
proud
remember
of
that,
you.
okay?
That's how Bambi actually died. Not by the fire. His mom. Her mom.
Sorry, Dawn, just gotta reset the timer.
What's the matter with you, Dad? Why are you such a dick? What is happening? Okay. Oh, we were supposed to get into the picture.
Hang on, kiddo. Just trying to get a shot of the two of us together.
No, I get it. I'm sorry. Let's run.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
silly.
normal, Dawn.
It's switching
Just
on
focus
Twitch.
on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Ha, payback, bitch. Even though it's very sad, but it's payback. For fuck's sake, man. Don't kill a deer.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Bye, Calvin. Poor Calvin. We got from here, right? Yes.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Kitty! Can we... No? Can we not? Okay. We can... There.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
The fuck is that? That's a creepy doll. It's just Gregory. I thought it was creepy. Somehow. Divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
We're the little duckling.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
We're a kid. Huh? The fuck? That's so weird. Oh my gosh.
Talking's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
You don't leave your kid alone, right? Am I crazy?
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Ducklings!
You reminded me so much of Calvin. his imagination.
Is it the idea that we're gonna pull the
Whatever
lever?
it was he saw.
No, right?
It sure made him happy.
Not gonna drown, right? No, 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 no.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
No, 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 no. We're gonna supposed to drown the baby? That's not good at all.
I
I
wish
know
you could
this is
have
what
told
the
us
idea was.
about the world we saw.
I'm sorry, guys. I do not want to kill the baby. It's gonna drown, isn't it?
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
From the beginning, I already knew that he was gonna drown. We can never reach that.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh, he drowned. Oh, poor Gregory. We missed Edie though. And Sven. Or maybe we're seeing them later. Oh, I'm so sad.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard.
Yay, kites!
Before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Sorry, wrong with it. What is this?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Alright.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Go inside the tent, but why? Gus says thunderstorm coming up, which gonna hit my kite. Alright.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Yeah, it's thundering.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Alright. Shit.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Thrown a baby, how could you? Yeah, I don't know. I had to do
Mom
it.
told me once if I was
the
a
game
boy,
told me
they
to.
were going to name me Gus.
I didn't want to. I really did not want to. Alright. Can we climb up, please? Yes.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Pretty. Music. I'm really liking the game so far. I'm really into it.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I love those books. I tried to make one once. It's very hard. Choo. This is so original. Was it? Yeah, a flipbook in a flipbook. Flipbookception.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Aw, poor Milton. Wow, the music. Damn.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Louis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Marijuana.
That part of him lived on.
Wanna get high?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Yeah, he began to...
wander.
Fisher just getting the heads cut off. But it just says. What is happening?
I asked him to describe it.
Oh.
He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
Oh.
And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously.
This is really some weird shit, guys.
I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Yay, new friends!
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Wow.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
They're happy!
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Hey!
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
We're doing our job right. Don't chill at me, woman.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
No, Joe, no! The handsome queen.
Handsome queen.
Yay, magical sparkling stuff.
The queen was on her own quest for...
radiance, rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
Yay! Rainbows makes me happy.
He followed the sound of her...
Electric guitar, sitar, not guitar, not guitar.
Electric sitar.
Unfortunately, it's not a guitar. Last of Us 5.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
What kind of palace is this?
We began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
What are you doing, Finch?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Faceless companions. But happy companions.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. was only one thing left to do.
Oh no. I know what's gonna happen.
Bend down his head.
For fuck's sake. This is not gonna happen. No! This is fucking sad. Chop.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That's so sad. Trying to hold in my tears.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Yeah. Well, I'm very quiet right now.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Well, why? They left.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Yeah, I see.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Alright, Edith. Hey Bob, the landlord. How are you doing, man? What are we going to do? We're gonna write down in my journal. So what are we gonna write?
Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together. And all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right.
grown-ups have
We're
to
all
argue.
leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Thank you. Why is it so dark though?
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Okay.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edith.
Dear Edith, There's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Right.
That night,
That might be
the
interesting.
tide went way, way out.
I like how every story of every family member is
ever saw the old house
playable.
aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Oh,
God,
and that's that
it
house.
smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Well, we're doing it right
When
now.
the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh, it's just straight ahead, right?
I got turned around.
Okay.
I started seeing things.
Oh dear.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
And we got away, of course. No, Mom. You can do that.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Bye, Edie.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
My hand is a dolphin.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Hi, Simon. Cool. Cool that you're still here. Can we blow? No?
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
No.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Oh no. She died. Okay, hold in the
And then I
tears.
was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Yeah.
Until I found out about you.
Who is you? Me?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. Appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
That's very strange.
This journal was supposed to be for you. hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now,
you already
things didn't work out that way.
Oh. Heartbeat.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Wow. January 18, 2017. Wow. That story was amazing. For Shirley Dallas, 1948 till 2013. It's like when they were kids. That's really cool. We were all just in a group, really? Really, Joe? Chris Bell. I did not expect that to be the ending though. After Mom died, I guess it was, and she was talking to me directly. I felt like the ending was near, but I wasn't feeling it ending it quite yet. But I felt like I missed some characters, maybe, like the story about them. Have I heard all of the people's stories of the children? And I'm really wondering now. I don't think I had all of them. No way. Oh well, so I'm sorry I've been very quiet during the playthrough. I just was I'm very tired at the moment, and well, I gotta focus on the story too, and it's hard to focus when you have chat and camera on you. I like how all the kids are shown there. Oh no, don't show me the wheel. It reminds me of the kids which I drowned. Or who I drowned. Not which, it's not an it. Thank you, Casey. I did the best I could. But I think I missed some content. Look at the kid on the left. He's so funny looking. I really like the story and how they made it interactive. Like you could walk and experience their stories yourself. Like there's not a story being told to you and you just gotta listen. You just experience the story, which makes it very good in my opinion. You really are feeling what they're going through. When I first heard of this game, I thought it might have been some kind of horror game, because I saw some little footage of it. And I thought it was horror, so I thought, no, I cannot play that. The end. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Did we get all of them? We didn't get Sanjay, right? And Edie. So we missed those. We get Milton though. And Lewis. I think we missed Sanjay. Hellblade is Godai. Yeah, I don't know if it will be Godai. I think Horizon Zero Dawn, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and then Hellblade might be Godai, but I guess it's Godai for you, Irshad, and for me it's so far Godai too. The ones on the list married into the family and don't, as far as I know, have their own stories, so I didn't miss any of the stories then, did I? You're welcome, Casey. I'm glad I got to experience the game with you guys too. Well, you didn't miss much except for the ending, Walter. That's what you missed. I'm really enjoying the soundtrack also. It's making me very calm. You guys are probably wondering when I'm going to stream again. I am probably going to stream again this Thursday because Live is Streams comes out then, which is so amazing, and I'm so looking forward to it already. I actually cannot wait anymore. So excited am I. And I will probably be streaming around 8 p.m. because I don't know how long the episode is gonna be, but it might be 3 or 4 hours for one episode. I don't think so, but maybe it's for the max. So probably gonna start around 8 p.m. this Thursday. I hope you guys will be around then. What did I think of the game? Well, at the beginning it was you had to get into the game and just you gotta know what's about, but throughout the story I just got to know more of the characters and what happened to them, and I think the way you experience everyone's story is what makes this game very original. I haven't played a game which tells a story like this, with where you experience their experiences, like what they've been going through, how they died. It's awful. Sometimes I felt like I already knew how their death's gonna be like with the kids, which was very awful, very sad. But a lot of those were not like linear or something like that. I don't know how to say it, but it's just called linear. Those stories were just plot twists, which were, in my opinion, great. I think I will, if I rate the game, I'll just probably give it a 8. Yeah, I think I give it a solid 8. That's my rating. This stream was a lot of fun. Thank you, Jess. You're welcome, Earshot. If I'm not able to play it before you stream, I'm not being just. Oh, that's alright, Joseph. I understand. I understand why that you would want to play it first before you see my stream, because it's everyone's excited for this game, like a lot of people. So I totally understand. Don't feel bad, man. I'm just happy that you guys are always there supporting me. Me here. So you guys are great and awesome, and I will hope to see you this Thursday. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Well, I hope you guys are all gonna have a lovely evening, and I will see you this Thursday. Okay, bye.